pocket full of tears, baby, know I'm here waiting. Close your precious eyes and just realize I'm still fighting for you to be with me and sit under this tree and we can watch the sunrise. We can watch the sunrise. Wake up, feel the air that I'm breathing.
There's this dance the day before orientation at MIT.
Yeah.
And I went with a bunch of my friends from my pre-orientation program, so I like knew everybody, and Dan just showed up.
Yeah, I had gone over with like a few different friends from the dorm that I was in, and then we were like, it was at like a party, so we had split up a little bit. And then, I mean, as simple as that, I asked if she would dance with me. And
I thought he was cute. He was wearing a baseball hat, figures. He used to wear them all the time.
Yes. So, but yeah, that was the start of it. And then
he sneakily was like, hey, my computer hasn't come in yet. Can I come back to your room to like check my email?
Which like wasn't even a lie though. I feel like it was I like actually didn't have a way to like check my email and like find out my orientation schedule. So like I guess it's like kind of like I wanted to hang out with her, but I also just needed to check my email, you know. I guess it was pretty convenient.
Without you, hold on, I promise it gets brighter. And when it rains, I'll hold you even tighter. I won't go another day without you, without you. And this is me tonight. There's no more.
What don't I love about Dan? I love that he's so patient with me, and he like never gets frazzled. Like everything can go wrong, and I'm like freaking out because I always freak out, and he's just like calm, whatever. He'll just like let it roll off his back. He's just like, it's not like he's not opinionated. He's just down for anything, and he lets me plan it, and he always just has a good time with it. He's just like happy to go along with anything, and he makes such an effort to make me happy. And I mean, he makes me feel loved when I get to wake up to him in the morning, and when he fixes me dinner or surprises me with coffee in the morning. It just makes me feel loved and cared about.
And I won't go another day.
What do I love about Alyse? Well, aside from the whole like being like beautiful and smart and fun and all of those kinds of things, I feel like I love that she is amazing at everything that I'm bad at. So that works out pretty well, where if we're like gonna do something, she's like always making sure that we have everything together, have the perfect plans. I literally just like, all I have to do is make sure that I'm like somewhere at the right time, and she's gonna make sure that we are always having like a blast together. And so I feel like she organized things so well for us, and like always has in mind like what's gonna be the most fun for us. It's not even like what's the most fun for like what she would like to do the most by herself, but like I would like to do the most by myself. It's just we're always doing what's like the most fun for like both of us to do together, which I feel like is hard to find in someone that always knows like what that perfect thing is. So I feel like yeah, she just makes us like work so well together, and it's all just because she just knows what all the right things are.
Honey bezel, and you and I could be like Aladdin and Jasmine. Let's make it happen.
How did I know that she was the one? Well, I feel like it's the kind of thing that you would never meet someone as an 18-year-old and say, well, this is it. I'm like never gonna meet anyone else or be happy with anyone else. But then as like time keeps on going on, you just realize how happy you are with this like same exact person. I don't think that there was ever like a moment that clicked with me as like, well, this is definitely like, now I know. I think that it's just something that grows on you, and you realize how, in a good way, you're so like dependent on this person for like making you happy, because she's just better at it than anyone else would be. So it just is like it's the kind of thing that you know when you know, and it's not like I could pick to like, well, it was like this hour on this day that I decided, but it just grows on you, and then you're just sure about it.
Could you be the other one so equal to? And this is all based on a lucky chance.
I guess I'd been dropping hints for a while, like 3 years. But we went out to dinner at our favorite restaurant in Amsterdam. It's this tiny little cafe, and he did a good job. I mean, he's always done a good job of not showing his nerves, so I didn't really know, and then he made up this, we were going to this outside bar afterwards, so he needed to make sure that I dressed relatively warmly, because it's never warm in Amsterdam. But we like wander, and he's like, oh, I think it's just down this way, and we get there, and there's a boat waiting for us, and there's a private skipper, and it's like a beautiful old wooden boat, and he's like, surprise, this is for us for the night. And I kind of had an idea then that it was something special, because not that he doesn't surprise me, but that's kind of a big gesture for him. And, you know, so then we were going around the canals, and right when we got to the right point, I was turned around looking at the bridges, and he had like gone up to get flowers, and he says my name, and I turn around, and he has half a dozen gorgeous red roses and a beautiful ring, and he just asked me if I would marry him, and of course, I started crying, and said yes. I just want to thank him for being there for me through all this. I mean, I feel like it's been an amazing year here, and we've gotten to learn so much about ourselves and each other, and I'm not going to say it hasn't been without its challenges, but I know I couldn't have done it without him. He just has been there for me, and when I freak out and miss home, I still have him, and I just want to thank him for the past 6 years and for our future. I'm just so excited to plan on it together and move to the next step with him. He makes me so happy. Thank you for being you and for putting up with me and my craziness and my planning. Love you.
Parts of